Hey house guests, welcome to today's BB13 spoiler update. Our house guest of the day is mrAnothernumber. Happy belated 30th birthday! Okay, so, a lot of crazy stuff to talk about. Okay. Dominic told Jeff and Brendan last night that he's going home purely because of Danielle's actions. Clearly, he's desperate to save face with the veterans because he's throwing Danielle under the bus. I think he was instructed to do this, I'm not really sure, but I'm pretty sure he was. So Danielle knows, like, there's no hiding now, because she effed up, she needs to own up to it. So they were just like, yeah, we like you, but unfortunately you have to go home. So Kalia and Lawan actually talked to each other for the last night. This may have been the first time, and they agreed to keep working together, even though they both know that they've been throwing each other under the bus this whole game. But I guess it works for them. One week they're like, oh, I'm gonna go up on the block so that my partner can be evicted and I'll get a golden key. And the next week they're like, let's keep doing what we're doing and work together. I guess. So Kalia, it seems like she's finally kind of waking up. It's like she's in that loopy state after you wake up. She's not really fully awake yet. But now she's trying to get Shelly to vote out Adam. And she's like, Dominic shouldn't be punished for Danielle's actions and all this crap. I'm sorry, but since when is there a Big Brother ethics code? I'm pretty sure people can get rid of other people for any reason. And he was like besties with Danielle. Why is that not allowed? Just because it wasn't his idea, he was still going with it. And from the veteran's standpoint, it would hurt Danielle if she lost her partner in crime. So obviously, he deserves to go. Ugh. So I'm sure most of you are familiar with Oprah's aha moment. This is a ha-ha moment. Brendan was talking to Shelly, and he said he knew Rachel really loved him when she took him back after his whole Skype escapade. I just thought that was funny, and I wanted to let you guys know. Moving on. Uh-oh, hot dog. All hell is breaking loose. It seems like it's a week 4 thing. I feel like everything happens week 4 usually. And I guess it's just when people stop being polite and start being real. Wrong show, but that's okay. So, Brendan called Kalia a terrible floater, and once again, Brendan shows everyone that he doesn't know the definition of a floater. I mean, I guess you could say she has been floating, but Brendan didn't realize what he was saying. A floater in Big Brother is someone who moves back and forth between alliances. Brendan and Rachel seem to think it's someone who just doesn't win competitions, and they just sit there and do nothing. Which she is doing that, but she is also floating. But just blah. I hate when people mix up their Big Brother terminology. So Kalia was like to Brendan, just because you're going for your PhD doesn't mean you're smart. And there was all this crap, because Brendan was like, oh, I've studied rocket science before, and this isn't that hard, blah, blah, blah. So they decided, we're going to have a house meeting, y'all, because they need to get things out in the air. And Kalia was shouting and crying about how she thought she had to deal with the veterans to go to the final 6, which is not true. And the veterans called her out on that. They were like, that's not true. And Kalia was like, I'm just trying to defend my friend, meaning Danielle. And they're like, guess what, honey? Danielle is not your friend. She will not shed a tear when you are evicted from this house. So Danielle's just sitting there quietly, letting Kalia take the hit. And she finally admits that it was her plan. And Jeff was pissed. And this whole time, Jeff was trying to keep Jordan out of the conversation. So he was kind of being rude to her, and I didn't like that. And he was like, why don't you go eat or something? And then he was like, shh, shh, shh. And that wasn't cool, Jeff. You need to be nicer to Jordan. But I could see why he was doing it, because Jordan started talking about how people wanted to, they were coming to her last week to backdoor Brendan and Rachel, and obviously you don't want that to get out there. But still, Jeff, a little more respect for Jordan would be nice. So yeah, things are getting a little crazy, and yeah, I'll let you guys know tomorrow if anything else happens before the eviction. So until next time, much love.